Hi guys, we continue with the computing class. Today we will review an exercise that we did. It's the exercise number 20, and it's only to check another situation that maybe you didn't know about it. For example, here in that exercise, that program calculates if the hour of the day is before noon, after noon, or equal to noon. But what happens when you type an hour greater than 24 or less than less than 0, for example? What happened? The message of afternoon or before noon still appear. It is still show because your conditional is always running on, because your condition was, for example, the hour is greater than 12 or less than 12, and for example the 25 is greater than 12 or 0 is less than 12. So the program is still running, but with a little mistakes. How you can modify that? Well, you need to check first a new topic that is conditionals with limits, a threshold. A limit is something that you cannot pass. Is a restriction. How is the structure for that? You need to use if, the first conditional, a logical operator, it can be, and or not, a second condition, and all the structure of the if. So here we only will see the and like logical operator, and it is for restrict all the data that you can use. So we will solve the exercise 21. In that exercise you will calculate the body mass index, and that program will show a message that depends of the underweight, normal, overweight, or obesity. How do you can know in what limit are you? Using this threshold or that limit, you can apply that. We will solve it. This is our interface for that program. I will use calculate here. Double click on, and you need to use the notepad for the analysis. Input, process, output. So the input data, you check here, the input data are weight and height. Weight and height. Process, you will calculate the BMI. The BMI it's equals to weight divided by height squared. what happened in the output? Well, you need to check first if the BMI is less than 18.5. It's underweight. Only that. True. Under. False, you need to use another if. Remember the nested conditionals. BMI is greater or equal than 18.5, and you will use here a logical operator and BMI less than 25. The true is normal. The false, another if with another limit. BMI is greater or equal than 25, and the BMI is under 30. The true is overweight, and the false is obesity. Okay, this is the analysis for that. Now I will type the program, the code. Okay, you need to declare the variables. Theme. I would use height, weight, BMI has double. Why that variables were doubles? Because you will use a division here, so you need to use decimals. Okay, so you need to read from the text box the weight from the text box to, let me check if it is correct, height for the text box 1, and weight for the text box 2, it's correct. Now you will calculate BMI. It's BMI equal to, let me check, okay, weight divided by height squared. And okay, the output, you need to the BMI, you need to output the BMI in that label, the label number 1, label 1, that text equals to BMI. You need to check first it that calculus was correct. I don't know, yep, it's correct, 27. And now you need to apply that table using the conditionals with limits. Okay, I will correct something here. Okay, but first I will apply that table. Here, this is the structure. Okay, now if BMI it's less than 18.5, then it's underweight. MG box underweight. I don't know, maybe something like a critical, BMI, something like that. Also, now remember there's mutually exclude. So the second, okay, if the BMI is greater than or equal 18.5 and the BMI is less than 25. Yeah. Yeah. The message box is normal. I don't know, something like information. BMI. Yeah. And the next limit, overweight, 25 and 30. If BMI is greater than or equal than 25 and the BMI is okay, message box, overweight, and critical BMI. Yeah. And if the BMI is greater or equal than 13, then such box obesity, and this is critical BMI. I will change that for exclamation, and that again for exclamation. Okay. Okay, I will calculate the BMI. I don't know. Wait, 50. Underweight because are 30. Yes, it's correct. I don't know. Eating normal. 22. Yeah, is for that limit. And overweight, yeah, 27, that limit. And obesity, I don't know, is different. Yeah. So what happened if I don't know, put here? Yeah, this is another mistake that I will correct. Yeah. How? I will add another and BMI greater than 0. Maybe it's in order here is that. Okay, again is correct. Yeah, but I need to show error mistake message about that. Yeah, well, when I use that, I need to use the powerful paint to explain that. Here, this is okay, 5, 13, and only yep, it's only that. Okay, check here. That condition check that the BMI is between 0 and 18.5 here. So this is the condition check that range. Yep, the number one. The second one, check between 18.5 and 25. So the second condition check here. Yeah. The third condition is between 25 and 30. So the third condition check here. Yeah. And the last condition is for greater than 30. So that conditional check all of this. Yeah. But what happened with that range? Yeah. You are not covering that range. You need to cover that range to show a message here that is a mistake. Yeah. So I will add another else and a message box for yeah, something like that. I don't know. Yep. So when you use, yeah, when you use that data, it's a mistake. So if you check here, I covered all the conditions, all the ranges here, but when I use the last else, I will consider that range. Yeah. Yeah, even the negatives. Yeah. Okay. This is the solution for that exercise, covering all the possibilities for that program. Yeah. So for your homework, you will solve the exercise 22 and the exercise 23. Yeah. The exercise 22, it's about a program that show a message using the hour and the message that you will show is that early morning if the hour is between 1 and 5, morning if the hour are between 6 and 11, noon is if the hour is exactly 12 or in the middle day, afternoon if the hour are between 13 and 18, night if the hour are between 19 and 23, and midnight if the hour are exactly 24. Yep. In otherwise the time is not valid or something like a mistake or error data like that. Yeah. Again, you need to cover all that limits, and the last else is for that. Yeah. Okay, the exercise 23. Okay, that exercise you will calculate a cost of a freeway. It's not freeway. Yeah, well, I don't know. The values of that cost are in the table. So if your kilometers are between 1 and 300, the cost per kilometer is 0.5. Yeah. If your kilometers are between 300 and 500, the cost is 0.45. Yeah. If the kilometers are between 500 and 700, the cost per kilometer is 0.43. Yeah. And if the kilometers are between 700 and 1000, the cost per kilometer is 40 cents. Yeah. Another kilometers is not valid. Yeah. Remember that situation is the last else of your code. Yeah. You need to cover all the limits first, and the last else is for that. The last else is for that. Yeah. See you guys.